Hey everyone! Welcome back to English Nuts, the podcast where we help you feel confident speaking English in everyday situations. I'm Sarah, and with me is my good friend Matt.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for tuning in today. We've got a great episode lined up, one that will be super useful for all of you, whether you're traveling or simply practicing your English skills.
That's right. We're talking about one of the most common real-life situations, ordering food at a restaurant. By the end of today's episode, you'll be ready to walk into any restaurant and order like a pro. So, let's dig in.
Before we jump into our dialogue, let's go over a few key words you'll need to know when you're at a restaurant. These will help you feel more comfortable when ordering food.
The first word is menu. The menu is the list of food and drinks that the restaurant offers. But it's more than just a list. It's your guide to what the restaurant has to offer, and in some places, it's almost a storytelling experience. For example, some fancy restaurants give detailed descriptions that make the dishes sound like art.
Exactly. So when you sit down, the first thing the server will hand you is the menu. And if you don't get one, you can simply ask, "Could I see the menu, please?"
Right! Easy and polite. Now, the next word is order. This is the part where you tell the server what you want to eat or drink. You could say, "I'm ready to order," or just simply, "Can I order a coffee?" or anything you want to order.
It's important to remember that how you order says a lot about your politeness. Instead of just saying, "I want the burger," it's better to say, "I'll have the burger, please." It's a small change, but it makes a big difference.
And finally, we have check or bill. This is what you ask for when you're finished and ready to pay. In the US, people usually say check, while in the UK you'll hear bill. Here's a fun tip. You can make the request a little more casual by adding please at the end. For example, "Can we get the check, please?" It's a polite way to wrap up your dining experience.
Now, take a look at our dialogue for the first time.
Good evening. Welcome to the bistro. How many people will be dining with us tonight?
Just two of us. Thanks.
Great. Right this way. Here are your menus. Can I get you something to drink while you decide?
I'll have a glass of water, and my friend will have iced tea.
Of course, I'll be right back with your drinks. Take your time with the menu. Are you ready to order?
Yes, I'll have the grilled chicken salad, and he'll have the burger with fries.
Excellent choice. I'll get those orders in, and your food will be out shortly.
Could we get the check, please?
Sure thing. I'll bring that right over.
That was a pretty simple conversation, right? Let's take a closer look at some key parts. First, the waiter said, "How many people will be dining with us tonight?" This is just a formal way to ask, "How many are in your group?" When you walk into a restaurant, the host or hostess will always want to know how many seats you need.
Then we heard, "I'll have a glass of water." This is a great way to place an order. Instead of saying, "I want," which can sound a little too direct, we say, "I'll have." It's a polite and friendly way to ask for something.
Let's listen to the dialogue one more time, but this time, we'll slow it down a bit so you can catch every word more easily.
Good evening. Welcome to the bistro. How many people will be dining with us tonight?
Just two of us. Thanks.
Great. Right this way. Pause. Here are your menus. Can I get you something to drink while you decide?
I'll have a glass of water, and my friend will have iced tea.
Of course, I'll be right back with your drinks. Take your time with the menu. Are you ready to order?
Yes, I'll have the grilled chicken salad, and he'll have the burger with fries.
Excellent choice. I'll get those orders in, and your food will be out shortly.
Could we get the check, please?
Sure thing. I'll bring that right over.
Now, let's take a moment to build your fluency with these phrases. The more you practice, the more natural they'll feel when you're actually in a restaurant.
Fluency builder.
Let's try this one together. Repeat after me. I'll have the pasta. Good. Now, try saying it with a different dish. I'll have the burger. Nice. You can use this every time you order food.
Now, let's practice the phrase for asking the check. Could we get the check, please? Say it with me. Could we get the check, please? Perfect. You're now ready to ask for the check politely and smoothly.
You know, Sarah, speaking of checks, have you ever been in a country where tipping isn't a thing?
Oh, yes. That's such an interesting part of dining culture. In places like Japan, tipping is actually considered rude. So, if you're used to tipping, you might feel a little confused when the server refuses it.
Yeah, and in the US, it's quite the opposite. If you don't tip, the waiter might think they did something wrong. It's one of those cultural differences that's good to know before you travel.
Exactly. And it's moments like these that remind us language isn't just about the words. It's about understanding the culture, too. So, keep that in mind the next time you're dining out in another country. Let's quickly review what we covered today. We learned important vocabulary like menu, order, and check, tats. We practiced key phrases such as I'll have the and could we get the check, please? All while having a little fun with restaurant culture.
Now it's your turn. We encourage you to practice these phrases the next time you're at a restaurant. If you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to stay updated with more helpful content. And we'd love to hear how it goes. Head over to our Facebook page to share your stories, ask questions, or just say hi. We can't wait to hear from you.
Thanks for joining us today. We'll be back soon with more tips to help you improve your English, one real-life situation at a time. Have a great day and happy dining.
See you next time.